Hello and welcome to episode 30 of our Midlands map. We are back at the Guester station from Sunday. Was there a winner? There was indeed. A little bit tricky this one. It was Lee Hall. That's not the winner. That's the name of the station. The winner was Jack Lear. So congratulations to him. He gets a shiny, awesome badge of medal thing. I still don't have a name for it. You'd think I would by now. Yeah, so congratulations. We're going to zoom out a little bit as our Virgin train goes through. And just to prove that it was Lee Hall, we have it there. Let's zoom in. It's kind of busy down here. I like it. I'm looking forward to hooking up the buses. Hooking up the buses. We do have a bus station just there. There are going to be a lot of buses around our map eventually, and I want to start getting those in soon. I'm probably going to work on the motorways and some of the inner roads in between episodes and get those running. Alright, on with the show. Do you remember this area? You should do. I'm not going to zoom into too many stations and give them away, but you can see them around there. That'll be for Sunday. I've been slowly expanding the fields and getting it filled out. This farm now looks a little bit more like a farm. The trucks are pulling in, taking the cattle, as I like to call them, and the chuckins and whatnot. What else are they taking? Grain, of course. Over to the food processing plant over there, which still needs a bit of work, but we'll make that look a little bit more industrial as we go. It's starting to look a bit busier, isn't it, out there? I mean, from a distance, you can really start to see that it's... well, actually, let's zoom out. If you can press Alt-G, left Alt-G, you'll see it gets rid of all the little icons, which is great for screenshots or aerial views or whatnot. There you go. Really starting to fill out. Brilliant. Let's go back over here. I've been slowly doing some work here. What little free time I have, but it's been... Oh, do you know what? Should we extend these? This is not how they're going to be. We need to make sure there's enough room. I wasn't supposed to do this. Not in my notes. But there we go. We're doing it. No catenary just yet. I don't know what we're doing with it. Take it to about... I don't know. We're going to need about 200 meters, aren't we? Well, remember, we decided this is going to be the entry into here, so that we're not backing up there at what is that? Not Coal End, Coles Hill. There you go. A little tip for you later on. Did I get the Guester station? I didn't. Good job. So don't beat yourself up if you don't get it. It's not as easy as it looks. I was actually a little surprised someone got it. I mean, I sort of knew where the station was, obviously, but I didn't get it. Which I should not admit, really, but I did. There you go. I don't always get it. That's easy 200, isn't it? Surely. That might need to be a bit longer. You know, no. We'll see. We'll see. If we need to, we'll adjust it. It does bring this bank down a little bit. We'll do some work around here. Someone did tell me how I should pronounce it. Unfortunately, I've forgotten. I believe it was something like Shustuck. Shustuck. I don't know. Shustuck. I'll just keep butchering it for you. Maybe I'll remember. There was another one in the first series that I kept tripping over for ages before anybody told me what it was supposed to be. And it was quite a way off. You see, we got some... I kind of like to use the normal little bushes as brushland or just wasteland. It kind of works. We've got concrete down here now. Just needs a few buildings. I mean, at the back here, we might be able to go with... a little bit of scenery. This is unbelievable. This is literally nowhere near my notes for this episode. I don't even know why I'm doing it, but we are. Hopefully we get it right, since I've not planned it. Do we need track? I can't remember where... There's some... Here they are. We've got these things, you see, which are kind of nice. We can kind of... I wish you could remove the... You cannot remove the... I mean, perhaps we could go minus. Ooh. Can we go minus 1 meter and then hide all the sandy stuff? Oh, we can. Look at that. That's better. I don't want all that... Ah, there we go. Oh, I love it. It's just some buildings, right? It doesn't matter. They're not functional. Just put them in there. Look at that. We might be able to squeeze one in there too. I do like. I mean, it's a bit on the road though. So I don't like. Sorry, you got to go. We'll find another building. What else have we got? I think we got some coal. Yeah, look at that. -1 again. I think this will add to it. What's C? Don't know. That's logging. Don't want that. Let's add some coal in as well. And it give it a bit more when you look at it. And if we... can we squeeze one more in? I would love to. Really. Just... Go on, get in there. There we go. That gives it a bit more from the track side. Oh, when you zoom out, you can still see it. And you're missing all that. I don't know whether that's going to work, but from here you can't see it, so that's all right. No, we'll take that. I mean, you're not going to be zooming out too much. Right, what else have I done? See, my free time is slowly coming back. I'm getting back ahead of things, which means we can do some scenery in between our episodes and keep it moving. I forgot a tunnel right there, which is New Arley. Kind of a tunnel. And there's a little village area there. I've been doing some more road infrastructure. We've got a couple more bridges in which exist. And there, look. Let's build on the bridge. I'm going to try the beta soon, I think. Since I've managed to get some free time, I kind of don't mind that. The more I look at it, that sort of works. So, some more bushes, some more road infrastructure. More bushes and wasteland. What I want to do today, I'm letting time go by. We're getting quite close to 1925 when we get high-speed track and everything else. I want to make this look a little less green. So let's do that together. I was going to do it as I was doing that, but I thought, you know, we can do some together as well. I also want to get the service in here, and obviously, as I promised in the previous episode, we've got to signal all this craziness up. Oh, don't start yet. Peter Wood. He pointed something out on Google Maps. This isn't actually here, which has upset me a little bit. Because I forgot until I pulled the notes up, but it goes this way. Oh, can we scoot round that bridge? That'd be amazing. I think 45 is good enough. It actually goes that way, which leaves us a bit more room. Oh, this isn't smoothed out, is it? Official episode. Lovely. Nice and early. Is it nice and early? I don't know. I don't know how far we're in. I try not to look until later on. Because I'm either going to panic or be like, oh, we could do loads of things. And then completely overextend myself. So here we go. So that's that. This is correct now. And it still works. Which leads me to believe this is bidirectional up here because there is something else that wasn't on my rail map. It's an open source sort of product. So, you know, can't really complain too much about it missing some things. I wish I knew how to approach them and say, look, that's not there and it should be. So we got this too. This is the reason I believe that these two tracks here are bidirectional. This would have served a purpose back in the day. There was a lot of yards and stuff going around here, so it might be used infrequently. We'll probably just have it there as scenery though. You know, should we actually do this? Let's get in. Do I want to use that? Or do I want to use manual? Kind of want to use manual for this, because we don't use that very often. So let's pick this. We want this, the gravel. We're going to fill all this in and make it look not as terrible. Although, the more I look at that, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Maybe we'll do this middle bit, gravel. No, you know, it doesn't look too bad. Let's do it manual. The only thing I don't like about this brush tool is it leaves loads and loads of little assets around. So it increases your asset count quite a bit. Which is why I prefer Painter or Farmer. I'm not saying just use mine. Farmer is superb as well. Obviously Farmer doesn't do this sort of thing. I kind of like that it goes down there. I was going to raise it and smooth it out. But giving it some texture like that works for me. There we go. Now it's starting to look a bit like it should. I like it. Get all that in. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's a bit of grass or anything showing through. Any stuff like that, we can put some plants in anyway. The odd bit of weed growing through. There we go. That's already looking better. Fill that in as well. Up to about there. Might as well do that. That looks better already. There you go. Not as bare and stuff. We should do this too. Up here. There we go. Perfect. All this is going to be kind of brushland. Brushland, however you want to say it. Let's do the other side with Painter and see what sort of effect that gives. And then we can have like a side by side. Or end by end. It'll be end by end. So, well, it's kind of side by side. There you go. You look at it that way. I don't know. I went off on one there. Let's do it. See, we could go for gravel C here, perhaps. And see what that looks like. See what sort of difference we have. And it's far less on the texture. Not the texture, the asset count. We can go there. And we can go up to there. You know, I feel like... No, that's going to be brushland as well. So we'll go this way. Up to here. And there. Let's see how that looks. Oh, you see? I kind of like that. Well, we've done that now. And we're not getting rid of it. Because deleting this... Ooh, well, that takes a long time. Plant... We'll switch that to that. And a bush. A bush. I can't talk properly today. But I like this gravel. Grass Gravel 3. There are other gravel textures. That's one of my favourite. And that sort of works, doesn't it? That sort of works. Now, to delete all these, you would have to delete each individual little brush. Where's my accent going to that brush? We'd have to delete each one. So we're not doing that. This here is going to be, as I said, sort of wasteland. Where there were factories. There are some factories over here. The other side of this line. The Peterborough. The Birmingham line. You see it gives it a nice bit of texture though when you do. I would also like to do something extra here. Possibly have the foot that I was talking about coming down and we can use one of these two tracks. So this isn't going to be trees. This is just going to be like that. That's all we're doing with that. We can put a few trees in if they're nice and not too aggressive. Not too expensive like that one. Don't want that. Don't want oak trees. See, I just click on and off them and give you a new tree. Beautiful. That is already starting to look better. Once it's got trains running in, it'll be beautiful. What else do we want to do? Oh yes, let's do this. we can use one of our concrete things. Let's get the, is that the one? Yep. See, same. And we'll get this. And we'll fill this out. And just cover up that as it goes up to there. And the same that side. And I kind of like that. And we'll have a strut in the middle. Let's raise it a little bit. I think it's like 7 will do us. Like, we'll give it a bit of texture like that. Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Then we can just hide all that gubbins there. Up to about there. Because of the junction, obviously. Can we do the same this side? Would be nice. Oh, the junction. Let's get rid of that a second. We'll put this in. And we'll redo the junction. It'll be fine. He says. Panicking slightly. Right, that's that in. Remember, this is not really going to be used. But we'll do it anyway. I think that was it. Yeah, we'll have to redo that little section. Just so it's nice and smooth. There we go. Not really going to be used, but it's in there. Beautiful. We'll do the same this side. Bit easier on this side. Fill it there. There. He says it's a bit easier and then forgets that it's all sort of wonky and stuff. But that kind of works. I like that step down. Yes. I will take that. There we go. I like that. Now let's try and get this like a pillar in the middle. Would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? What do we need? It would have to be... See, it would have to be that one. Ooh, could we have it at an angle? No, I want it to go... I want it to be parallel with the tracks. I don't want to do this perpendicular stuff. How about we make that really skinny? Okay, right. Right. No, because we need it to go... What is that one? That one's going to do the same. My plans have fallen to bits. They have fallen to bits. I wanted them to be, yeah, like that. But I don't think we can make those. Oh, we can, maybe. No, because we can't make them tall enough, can we? We can't make them tall enough. We can only make them long. Oh, that's a shame. Well, the idea was there, unfortunately. I didn't quite think it through. We could build it up on top of each other. That's not really what I want to do, though. See, we could build it up. It does some weird stuff when you change the width of this. Oh, you see? That would look so cool. Do these have anything we could possibly do? Maybe. I mean, it's an option, right? Do we have the texture? That's the question. We do. We could have that texture, couldn't we? I mean, even if we just have a couple of feet down there, that would be better. Oh, you are beautiful. If we can get that. I kind of like it. Like, yes. I kind of like it sticking out either side too. I mean, we need to... Yes. We just need the height. Get the height. Please. Please, can we get the height? Does it need to be that high, maybe? Yeah, it does. We need to do that. Right. We're going to do this. We're absolutely going to do this. We can go base, maybe. Right. And then raise it. Please. Say. Oh, no. We can't do it. It's just not enough. Oh, okay. Okay. We're in with a chance, guys. Is that it? Will that do it? What happens if we drop this down one? Oh, I've got an excite again. Okay, now we need to sort the track center bit out. Is that it? That's the one. Will it just work? Oh. Guys, it's in. I love that. I do love that. That's better. That was a lot of faffing around, weren't it? Should we get on with other stuff? Right, another thing I want to do I want to head to Hinckley because I would like our cross-country service to pass through Nuneaton, and we'll do a turnaround at Hinckley, which means we're kind of going to come around this way, nice and gentle. 60 doesn't matter because we're not going to be doing a lot of speed, but we do want to kind of get the angle. And then if we go straight, we should be going pretty much up to where Hinckley is. And it's a small station. That'll do us. It's a small but pretty station. What I want to do is use, not a freight station. I want to use these, because it kind of looks like that. I'm going to go with the red brick. Oh, is that a terminus? I did not know there was a terminus with red brick. Oh, wait. Is there not a red brick normal? Did I not install it? Or... oh, I wanted that red brick. Is perfect. But not in a terminus. Well, I guess orange is closer. I might need to look through my collection, because I would prefer that to be red if possible. It's not the biggest station in the world. I'm tempted to go with 160, I think. Goodbye, some of Hinckley. You're out. We got, well, you're definitely out because that is not right. There we go. We'll put Hinckley Station in. We can't change. We don't have any of the fancies. Kind of do want a second street connection, even though there isn't. We also can't change the building side individually. Another shame. We're spoiled, aren't we, by the ultimate station? That's the problem. We got Hinckley in. Doesn't matter which side we put this. It doesn't exist. We'll just put it there. Let's bring all that down a touch. We're going to need to pause it a second, unfortunately. We'll bring out the road. Like that. There's one of those. And we'll connect up to here. I think the AI is going to build some silly roads around there. But we'll take that. I think there's a bridge that goes over the other end. For now, we're just going to... which would kind of work. I feel it's there. But anyway, Hinckley is in. Should we put one in anyway? Regardless. Alright, there is no bridge. There's actually a tunnel before it. And this starts to scoot round. Going slightly up that way. So there we go. It is kind of recessed, though, in a little gully thing like that. Whatever you want to call it. Valley. A little mini valley. I'm pretty sure that's not the name you use, but... there is a tunnel. Road. Going under. Just there. Which will do. I think we should do that. And then that gives them access to the other side. So we're going to just plough right down. Not at the crossing, though. We'll do it over here. We'll plough down as fast as possible. Hopefully we get under. Ooh, it's close. Let's do that afterwards, shall we? It's very close. We'll build it the old-fashioned way. See if we can get it to do what we want. Hope so. That gives us a bridge yet? Not yet. Almost. Dig down a bit further. Go. That gives us what we want. I mean, it's a little difficult because we're kind of dug down with the track as well, but... okay, now we need to go from the other side. Get in there. This one might do it. That might do it. It looks promising. Let's put tracks either end. Like so. Brilliant. Now do we have... almost. That might do it. If we take that out, it might do a bridge. Oh, it's so close. You're so close, game. Right, let's go down a touch more. And then go straight across. Will this give us what we need? Hope so. Do that. Put tracks either side. That just gives us a bit of area to work with when we do... Super official today. When we do our bridge scenery. Ah, there we go. It's done. We can put this in now and be done with it. And then we can reconnect our crossover. It doesn't matter how fast. Get in there for now. Beautiful. I mean, it's not awful at the moment. Now, we might be able to... Ooh, be touch and go. We might be able to go a bit higher, though. Maybe. Like that. And then if we come across from here at that height straight, I'm hoping we've got a bit less. Yes, there we go. And that means, look how much with all this, we went up higher. That is beautiful. So we can fill all that in at the sides, best as possible. And then we'll work that into our map. There we go. That little bridge is there. We'll bring this up as quick as possible. We don't want it, but without it being super aggressive. There we go. And we'll plough straight into town. Like that. That'll work for me. That'll work. Get all that smoothed off. Lowered. I like it. Oh, do you know, put it on high. Was anybody yelling? Grand. You got it on low. It's going to take all year to smooth that out. What are you doing? We'll bring this round. Again, not too crazy, but quick. A good job I checked, right? Because there was not a... there is not a crossing to the other side over the top. That would have looked wrong then. Would not look like the station at all. We'll connect that up to there. And I think we're done. That'll do me now for Hinckley. We'll do some more work on it over time as we head to Leicester. This is heading to Leicester. That's where this is going. At least they can't build around there. If we look up there, you'll see Leicester is that way. We're going to do some more curly whirlies with this track. Was I looking north? I don't know whether I was. I might have messed that up a bit. Oh, you silly sausage. Yeah, I should have been looking north. I might correct that off camera quickly. That's what you get. You're not paying attention. Oh, goodness. That can't be right. That's not north, is it? It is. It is. What? No. Really? No. I don't believe you. That is not north. That is north. So if you use M&N, has it messed up my north facing now? So we've got to do it the old-fashioned way. So that should be north, which means that's off by quite a bit. Can we put that back to being north? Is that north now? That is it. I've kind of messed up on this. Oh, no, I haven't. Ignore me. We had to improvise. See? I forgot. Because we've made this extra long to account for the junction, we've actually come further south than we should have to get back up to Hinckley. And so what we might be doing is going straight here, as I had it before, rather than curving even more aggressively. So we'll do that for now and remind ourselves later. Don't let me forget. Yeah, we had to hook further round. It should be more like, sort of like that. But anyway, there we go. This is kind of right. I'll take it. Shall we signal up? and get the cross-country track. I kind of want to put Atherstone in as well. And go a bit further that way. Should we do it? Should we put Atherstone in? It's kind of here. We're going to wreck downtown. Because we're going to have to come right through the middle here. I'm a little bit worried. There we go. It's going to be like there. Interesting one as well. It kind of reminds me of the East Coast Main Line. We don't want to be up. Really, we want to be down a bit. So let's go down a touch there. There are no crossovers as far as I know. There we go. 4 tracks all the way. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. That's better. Didn't want it that far down, but, well, we've got it. Oh, you know, I didn't want it that far down. That doesn't matter. We can bring it back a touch. Straighten it out sooner. Go there, and then we'll go flat. That's a bit better. In fact, that's a lot better. I like that. Impromptu station time. What are you doing? Can you not? There we go. Don't know what it was doing there. Bring that up. We've got another strange station on this network. Up here. A bit further up. See if we can see it on a map. Holsworth. It has 1 train a day, as far as I know, pretty much. And it's only 1 platform in use, and it's northbound. Let's get this station in. I would like it in. Kind of gone too deep now, haven't we? I should have just let it be. You know what? Admit you're wrong. And we'll redo it. Without going down. We'll just stay flat. There we go. Oh, I should have just stayed flat. This first bit got me. It was like, you're going up, but you're not really. By the time you get up to Atherstone, we're not going up at all, are we? There, you see. Yeah, yeah. Right, brilliant. We've kind of fixed it. So what I want to do is that's kind of working so far. Except we kind of want to do that first. There's a little kink in the track. Not enough to drop the speed, but enough to, like, just turn it around slightly. Like that. I kind of like it. Let's put our track in. This is an interesting one. I'm almost tempted to go with this. Even with the issues we're going to have later on. Which makes me not want to do that. At all. Because when this changes to the newer ones, it messes up. And we remember, anybody who watched the live stream, I had a nightmare electrifying the East Coast Main Line. We could have it electrified already. Because I wouldn't mind it being that. It's not a 240 though. It's probably that. And the layout is this. See how quickly that is done? Oh, it's tempting. It is really tempting. We'd need... I'd actually want it the other way around. And I would kind of like to... where is it? The street connection. I mean, it might work, right? Now that it's electrified fully, it's only the small Midlands trains that go on here, not the Virgin trains. They go straight through. As long as this is nice and smooth. I know it's electrified, but we don't have to worry about electrification now. Later on. Oh, do you know what else we're going to have to worry about though? High-speed track. Oh, should we try and replicate? I want to try and replicate that with the ultimate station. Then we'll get the stuff done. Let's see if we can replicate that and how quickly we can do it. It's 2 tracks, right? But it'll be 2 transit tracks. Wow, that was really quick. Okay. We have more options as well. I would kind of like it that long. It's not, though. No, it really is. 160 is good enough. Well, that was excessively quick. That means we can do some fancies with it. Let's, who runs this? Midlands. Green. There we go. We don't want any of this for now. We want to move that to C. Nope. A. This is actually much better. We want to remove the coverings. There we go. Beautiful. And then we want to... What else do we need to do? Oh, fences. I didn't actually turn them on. Put the fences on. We want another road at... We got B, right? No, A. And so C, we want surface. And left. Nope, right. There we go. That's how... That's it. It's in. That is in. This track then kind of wiggles off the other way. Like so. As long as we get the inside track at 75, that is perfect. That is more representative to me. Atherstone. Yes, that is definitely it. Unfortunately, for us, we're going to have to do this. It doesn't exist. We are going to have... There's the A5 going across up here, which is why I wanted to dig down. I'm kind of feeling we haven't dug down far enough. We'll sort that out when we come to it. We want... let's start signalling. We'll do this one, because we'll probably run this train through here, backwards and forwards for now. It might be tricky. Okay, first one. Let's do some blocking here. We've got the slow line and the fast line. Needs to both block that. This junction here, all of that is now blocked. Ooh, we want to block the entry in there. That wants to be one way. This is going to be a mission. These want to be one way. They're definitely not bi-directional down there. This is bi-directional. So that is not bi-directional. There. This needs to be blocking 2. I think we're clear of any junctions here. That's great. Nice. Nice. We're going to need 2 signals here. Both ways. Is interesting. I mean, we might as well put them here because... And they're two-way, both of them. This one is not... Yes, this one is also here, and it's both ways. There isn't one... Yeah, there is. They're all the way across then, aren't they? That's all I'm saying. Except for this one. That is one way. This one here is one way. Going this way. So it would be that side. Okay, come on. There we go. That is bi-directional. So is that and that. There we go. So is that. Goodness me. There are no problems going to happen here, are there? We might be okay, though. This is one way. That is blocking that entire junction from this track. Oof. That's going that way. So, think about it. Oh, dear. This is tricky. That is one way. That is one way. So that's blocking entry into the station. And then we've got another one down here, which is one way. And blocking entry into this station. I think we got it. Perfect. And... Is that everything? That's everything. That blocks everything there. That is two... Oop, wrong one. That is two-way. It's actually back there, isn't it? No, we'll put it up here. That's two-way. That's one-way. Coming up. That would be... Where is the platform? Down there. This is one-way. Fairly confident about that. That's one-way. But the other way is two-way. Not confusing, is it? Nope. No, it's not. We have a passing loop here, don't we? So this has to be signalled correctly. One there. And then one that side down here. This has to be one way. That has to be one way. And then entry to all that gubbins is controlled by this signal here. Entry to the gubbins up there is controlled by that signal. We're going to need something blocking. Look at what they're doing to my bridge. Hopefully the patch sorts that out. I think they said it does. This is just silly. Look, you just couldn't wait, could you, to get up there? Ooh, do we have it? Do we have everything we need to control that junction? I think we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This is two-way. That's the blocking signal. We have another releasing signal there. That's the passing loop. These control that. We might... I don't know whether we're going to use it. It's probably some freight might go around that way. In fact, maybe quite a bit of freight. Oh, CrossCountry goes this way. Freight might cross under sometimes. I don't know exactly what this is for. We could use it eventually. Alright. I feel like that sidings needs a crossing. Just there. It wouldn't be very quick. Which will give us another signal. Just there. And then a signal here. And a two-way signal would be up there. Controlling entry. There we go. That is one way. That is one way. Goodness me. This is tricky. I'll be surprised if this works. This is where our CrossCountry Birmingham service to Peterborough, Leicester and Stansted is gonna terminate. We'll have a signal there. It doesn't do it like this. Signalling wise, there's no crossover before Hinckley. I don't think anyway. I'm a little worried about these signals here. But we have to remember the stations have them on anyway, the two-way ones. Okay, let's get a train. Let's get our cross-country trains up to Nuneaton, shall we? Oh, that's quite a distance for us. I'm looking forward to this. Let's do it. Visible only. Huh? Oh, we don't go that far. There we go. There we go. But we really are going to go quite far. We only go as far as Water Orton. So, Birmingham New Street, Water Orton. We're going to stop at this one because cool. Then we skip everything else. And then we break our entire line by clicking this. I love what it's chose. It kind of makes sense until you do that. Oh, then it swapped it. Go back there. Then we go back to Coal End. And then back to Water Orton. Okay. Alright. Is that how that works? I'm going to guess that's how that works, that they share a platform. Are those both north and southbound then? Nothing uses this. I don't get what this platform's for. That's a bit weird, because you can't get over there, can you? You can't get onto here. I will look that up for you. For now, we're going to have to do that. Maybe if we do that instead, we don't need to do that. You go that way. But we'll take it. We take it. We'll skip Water Orton on the way back since we're stopping at Coal End. That's not called Coal End, is it? I thought it was Coal's End. The same name as the... turn that off a second. Coal's Hill. It's not Coal End, is it? It's Coal's Hill. Is it? I'm gonna upset some people if it isn't. Coal's Hill. I think it's Coal's Hill. Something just... let's have a look at what you're doing down here. We've got no signalling down here whatsoever. So we need something blocking that entire section up there. And we're going to put it back there. There we go. Perfect. We've not got too many trains on here, so we don't have to worry too much. We want you to be blocking entry into... Not there. Not there. Don't delete your entire mining facility. We're in. That's one way for sure. Okay. I don't want to go too crazy. Play it. I don't want to go too crazy with the signals. As I said, because we're going to have to upgrade them. We might need one halfway. Let's do one halfway-ish. Just in case we decide to put a few more trains on. Here we go. One way. One way. Let's go and see what it's doing at... You're not quite doing it right, but you sort of are. You need to... Nuneaton. That one. On the way back needs to be 7. Wrong way round. That one needs to be 6. That one needs to be 7. Did we get it? We got it. Look at it. It's doing it. Our trains should work now. I'm liking it. We're doing everything about right. I need to figure this out. I half feel it's right and I half don't. Oh, did you change New Street? I don't think you go from 10, do you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes. No, it's 11, right? It should be platform 11. Like that. There we go. Oh, goodness me. What are you doing there? Well, that's interesting, but not right. I thought you turned round. Did I change that to one way? What did I do that for? That's better. I feel like it does turn round at 11. Because we used 12 and 6 for something else. Let's see. Yes. 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 Perfect. I think we've got it, guys. We're going to need more trains on there, aren't we? That is not enough. I mean, they only run about once every hour. But still, we've got so much distance to travel. We're not even close, are we? Where's our trains? They've probably gone a bit of skew-whiff way now. Is one of these a cross-country train? No? No? Alright. We might have stopped them in time. Where's our cross-country train? Where are you guys? There's one. There he is. That's lovely. We're about done. We got some serious sorting out completed. I like it. We go all the way out now to Hinckley. We're eventually going to head up to... Where are you? Where are you? You're up here somewhere. Leicester, right there. And then we head back out that way. It kind of does a strange thing around Leicester, which I'm looking forward to. We've got a few stations this side of Leicester to do. That's going to be good. Should we put another train on then? Have we put any depots out here? Probably not. Why would we do such things? Fine, we can use this depot and put another couple of trains on. Can we remember what they were? Of course we can't. Locomotives. And then we'll end it. And maybe go for a little ride out there to... Not all the way, but we'll... don't close that. What are we looking for? Where's our trains? Is this it? Yes. You are... 440 3,000 and something. There we go. 3,300. Where are you? These. And they're going to be in the lovely maroon. Buy that. Then we've got 2 and 1. I believe that's what we went with. I thought that was Thomas the Tank Engine. He looks like Thomas the Tank Engine. Is he Thomas the Tank Engine? I got super distracted. That's made me wonder now. We want passenger service, please. And top light coach, 1, 2. And rear, 3. Let's duplicate those. And we'll put those on our Birmingham New Street to Leicester. And I think that'll do us for those trains. Hopefully they won't all trip over each other. And that's been an episode. Thank you for watching. I enjoyed that. Bit of puzzle work. I don't know how this is gonna turn out at the end. I'm intrigued. Let's jump on him. He's the closest. I am certainly intrigued to how this is going to go. We're heading out to Nuneaton. We probably won't go too far. I didn't put that tree there. I'm just going to say. What is it with trees? Look, you're just going to... Oh, do you miss it? Do you know that might be acceptable? No. I mean, it would be acceptable if the trees actually moved. It's these guys, isn't it, when they build their houses? They've got no... Look at the people getting on. Alright then. Out we go. Ignore the AI being silly as per usual. We're off to Coles Hill and then... Alright guys, there was a slight technical hitch there. I had a coughing fit. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'll try and edit that in. We're heading off to Nuneaton on our new line. It's not very scenery-fied just yet, but some of it is. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've not subscribed yet, please do so. My teeth are falling out as we speak. They're not really. They are firmly in place, and they're kind of fully attached. I don't know why I said that. All that lake could look good when we're done. Distracted at the end. Wrap up, Grand. Wrap up. That was episode 30. Join me on Sunday when we'll have another guest station. I don't know whether I'll make it tricky or easy. We'll see. You'll have to tune in to find out. If you want to join me in Discord, we've got nearly 90 people in there now. It's all free. There is also Twitter. I want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. And behind the scenes stuff I occasionally type out there when things are going wrong. So, alright, when it's been a good day too. Not always when it goes wrong. I like that this is working. Do you know, when that's all done, that's going to be beautiful. Alright, that's enough waffling. One last thank you guys, and until next time, take care.